morning and welcome back to our final fabulous segment of CityLine. I have Metro Parks in the house, and I've been teasing you the whole hour about a new addition that they have to the family. And I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag right now. Metro Parks has a mobile teaching kitchen that we are going to talk about, and I couldn't be more happier. Mr. Ralph Thomas, welcome back. You are Metro Parks Tacoma Recreation Supervisor. Good to have you in the house.
Good morning.
I leave you alone for 90 days, and what do? You open up a mobile teaching kitchen.
Well, you know, it's one of the hottest trends.
Isn't it though?
Yes, it is.
Really is. And oh my gosh, I was telling you, Fred and I can't wait for you guys to bring this to TV Tacoma, for us to get a camera and go outside and go into it. You brought with you Mr. Andrew over. Andrew, welcome.
Morning. Thank you.
You are the Regional Market Vice President of Regents BlueShield, and we're going to find out what role you played in this beautiful mobile teaching kitchen. But first, show us your socks. Put your foot up.
All right.
Hold it up right there. Very nice sock cam.
Yeah.
I am impressed.
I like the fact that you do have the sock cam.
We do. Equal opportunity on the socks. Speaking of great boots, Ms. Leah Martin, you are Metro Parks Customer Service, and you are also in the Boys and Girls Club, and you are Admin Support Specialist, and also an artist.
Yes.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
Good to have you on the comfy couch.
Thanks.
We're going to talk about your artistry here in just a second. So, Ralph,
Yes.
This is such a unique idea. It's like every cool thing that ever happened in the world is rolled into one. Food trucks,
Yep.
learning outside the classroom, healthy eating, access in underserved neighborhoods. I mean, tell us how this concept came about.
So this came about 2 or 3 years ago with my manager, Mary Tuttle.
We love Mary Tuttle.
We love Mary Tuttle. She's been on the show a few times.
She has.
And so one of our reports, our MLCPP, was talking about how we can bring breaking over the transportation barriers that we face in Tacoma, and that how we can look at bringing healthy culinary classes to the community. And you know, on our east side, southeast side especially, we face challenges of healthy food, healthy eating, and we wanted to be able to, one, bring good programming, and two, bring it to them, to their neighborhood.
Yes.
Literally set up in a cul-de-sac, have a little block party, and let's do it healthy style.
And we're showing pictures of the mobile teaching kitchen. I wish we had a dun 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 soundtrack, because here it is. It is incredible. Andrew, what did Regents BlueShield, why did they want to get involved with this, and what role did they play in this precious food truck?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. We're really excited to be here this morning. Regents has been a part of this community for over 100 years. We were founded here 103 years ago.
Wow.
When a group of timber workers came together and pooled their resources to create a safety net in case they got sick or injured. And so our company was really built on the premise of neighbors helping neighbors. And we're still very much a key part of this community. We're one of the county's largest employers with over 500 employees here in Pierce County in the city of Tacoma. And so when we were talking about with Metro Parks Tacoma about what this could look like, it just fit into who we are as a company. Still to that core of neighbors helping neighbors, you know, going into the neighborhoods. That's such a cool piece of it.
It is.
But you know, over the last 100 years, our company has evolved, the industry has evolved, but that core of neighbor helping neighbor hasn't changed. But we think this is such a cool, new, innovative approach in terms of bringing healthy options, healthy cooking techniques, and hopefully helping to create some healthy habits within our community.
I mean, it seems like to me that aligns with Regents' work in addressing some of the social determinants of health. I mean, because growing up, it was always ice cream truck. Well, now it is a mobile teaching kitchen truck that comes along. What a perfect mirror image.
Yeah, it is. And that's something that, you know, we know that there are so many things going on in the lives of our members.
Yeah.
But we also know that the social and economic determinants have a huge impact on an individual's health and the health of a community. You know, how close is the nearest grocery store? Do you have access to healthy produce? And so we think that innovative partnerships like a mobile teaching kitchen is a great way to address those health and food insecurity and food inequity challenges in our communities. And I think one of the things that I'm most excited about this project is that it's something that is more than just for individuals or communities, but for families.
Yes.
And that's such a key piece of a concept and a platform like a mobile teaching kitchen, is to be able to bring families together. As the parent and the father of a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old, I know the challenges around getting kids to eat healthy foods all the time, but I think the platform of a mobile teaching kitchen is a great way to reach kids at an early age, get them involved, and start some of those healthy habits at a young age.
Oh, I agree. I so agree. Miss Leah, you have played a special role in this project, and we're going to chat about that in a second. But when Andrew talks about the community, I can't help but think about what you do in your day job. You are a customer service rep at Eastside Community Center. That community center is so beautiful, as well as being the admin support specialist for the Eastside Boys and Girls Club, which operates downstairs in the Eastside Community Center. You have your finger on the people that this mobile teaching kitchen is going to serve and educate.
No, you're totally right. And me being from the East Side, my grandfather was here, got here in the 60s in the original Salishan. But, I see all around me, 7-Elevens and everything. And I'm just like, if only there was a healthy option, that's accessible and, right there for the kids, because and I see and mothers too, they're not sure how to cook healthy, because all they have growing up too is 7-Elevens, and it's like basically a food desert. So I feel that, with this mobile instructional food kitchen, it's going to bring that kind of instruction to a more healthier kind of lifestyle. And, because I'm all about it too. After my 2 part-time jobs, I work out, and then I bring like a healthy lunch each time. And, I see that my coworkers, the people around me, the kids, the families, they see that too. So I highly encourage, a healthy lifestyle. And I think this mobile food kitchen is going to give us, my whole community, one step closer to being healthy and happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You love creative design, and we've been showing pictures of the beautiful mobile teaching kitchen, and you, along with Natalie Rios, you did the whimsical characters, the broccoli, the corn. I saw some Brussels sprouts in there. Tell us how this came to be.
Yeah, so I would say about, because I went to Sheridan and I learned Japanese for 5 years, and I was highly influenced by kind of the anime art style. So the expressive eyes, I took that and I kind of implanted it in my drawings here. And I wanted to catch kids' attention.
Yes.
And families,
You did it.
So, and I know Shopkins, it's the kind of high trending kind of toy. It's super popular, but it has a similar styles, and with the cute eyes, but it's on junk food and sweets. And I was like, if Shopkins can do it, I can do it too.
That's right, you can.
So I decided, and I love wordplay, I love puns. So the Beats character, he's a beat, listening, jamming to some beats, and on his beats, I'm like, why not? Let's do it.
Gift. Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh, that outside of what you do, score on this one, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
So Ralph, I can imagine that you are recruiting for the mobile kitchen instructor.
Yes.
So since you have this forum, let's talk about who the ideal candidate would be and how they apply.
Okay, so first let's answer how they apply. We go to the Metro Parks webpage. We have application opportunities on there, and then everything is online. So that's the process. The job is posted right now.
Good.
But to answer your question, we're looking for family-friendly person, a pupil person, someone who has some teaching experience, because you will be working with kids, sometimes only kids, and then working with adults, and that someone who has a background in cooking and healthy lifestyles. We will be working with Regents to bring in some nutritionists and stuff like that as a group effort. And so knowing a complete menu and plan does not have to be the number one, because we have a team behind it to be able to build that programming. But someone who can really relate to the community is huge for us as a message through Metro Parks. And that just someone who can just relate to kids, relate to families, and really share our message that we really want to provide a healthy opportunity to the people of Tacoma.
Leah, do you cook? No.
I know. My mom cooks really
there we
Filipino
go.
food, and
I was like, 'cause you have that it factor. So, last question, and then we want to say some goodbyes here. Given all that needs to be hired, give our audience a timeline of when we can start to see this work of art on the East Side.
Okay, so the first, our basically grand opening celebration will be on March 7th.
Okay.
At the Eastside Community Center during their spring fling event between 10 and 12 in the morning. Then after that, we'll be looking at April to be doing programming out in the community. We will be starting with our special events at all 4 community centers. And then after that, we'll probably get to the nicer weather as we look May, June, July, through the fall to be able to get into the neighborhoods and stuff like that.
So check the website to see where the truck is.
Exactly.
Thank you, all 3 of you, for all the beautiful work that you have done. The people that we could not fit on this couch that were a part of the team, a huge thank you as well. Metro Parks was just recently selected as a National Gold Medal winner. That's top in the nation of parks and recreation agencies. So congratulations for the partnerships and all that you do so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that wraps up another great segment of CityLine. It is always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some really great things to think about in this past hour, so please go out there, be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, as always, we'll be waiting for you right here at CityLine. Take care.
Tacoma's where you'll stay. Oh, you're from Seattle. Oh, you're from LA. Oh, you're from Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. From the fine